Good morning, good morning, good morning. Pleasant good morning to you. And as always, if where you are you're experiencing afternoon, a pleasant good afternoon. If it's nighttime, have a good night rest. While you're listening to my voice, of course, and if it's evening time, do enjoy the evening. I'm Jasmine Gordon, and you are tuned in to the Hour of Restoration, brought to you by Ministries Without Boundaries. Ministries Without Boundaries is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. This morning, I want to be real quick. I want to talk to you about what's in your hand. I want to tell you that you have it. It's in your hand. You have it. It's in your hand. Have you ever asked these questions? What's my gift? What's my talent? What's my purpose for being here on earth? What's my calling? Have you ever asked those questions? Have you ever find yourself in the position where you tell yourself that you don't have this, so therefore you can't do that? You can't do that because you don't have this. Have you ever been there? Well, I stopped by this morning to let you know that you have it. It's in your hand. I think it was Wednesday. On Wednesday, I was heading out and my hand was a little ashy. I wanted some lotion. I refused to turn back home. So I went on my journey. But on my way, I kept saying, only if I have some lotion. Only if I have some lotion. Okay, you know what? I'll buy some lotion when I get out on the street. When I get there, I did not even think about the lotion anymore. However, it's 9 p.m. in the night. I still bought two bottles of lotion. I brought them home. So that was Wednesday. On Thursday, the pocketbook that I took with me had my Bible and the book that I was writing in. And I took them out and I was digging a little bit in the bag, only to find out that in the bag was a bottle of lotion. So that thing that I wanted, that thing that I desired to have, that thing that I was moping about and wishing and hoping that I have, it was in my hand. Wherever I went on Wednesday, it went with me. So, that thing that you want, that thing that you so desire, could it be with you right now? Could it be in your hand? I believe so. A lot of people may have lost their jobs due to COVID virus. A lot of people lost their income. They lost their source, their source of income, their source of food, the things that they were depending on. But if I know the God that I serve and you serve, I know He has given you more than what you thought you have. What you want is in your hand right now. Moses, you remember the story about Moses. In Moses' hand, he thought he had just a rod to beat off the prey, to beat off the animals. He thought he had just a rod. He thought what was in his hand is just a staff. And when you went to God, asking God, what do I do now, just in case the people don't believe me? Because he was afraid that the people wouldn't believe him. So God asked him, Moses, what's in your hand? And he said, just a rod. And God said to him, throw it down. And he did. And the rod became a serpent. He said, now pick it up by the tail, Holy Ghost. Pick it up by the tail. And Moses did, even though he was afraid, because the Bible said that he ran. When he saw his rod turn into a serpent, he ran. However, he obeyed God and he picked up the rod. The rod became a rod. So what God was telling him, that Moses, even though you're walking around with this piece of stick and to you it's a rod, it's a miracle worker. So what's in your hand? What's in your pocketbook? What's in your mind? What are the ideas that you have? What are the ideas that you have? What's your gift? What's your talent? What are you gifted for? Remember the story about Zarephath and Elijah, when Elijah was sitting under the juniper tree? Not the juniper tree, I'm sorry, at the brook. That was Jonah at the juniper tree. Forgive me. And the Lord said to Elijah, get up and go to Zarephath. There was a woman, a widow. I will direct her to feed you. So he got up and he went. And when he went there, he saw the woman picking up some sticks. And he called out to the woman and asked, can I have some water to drink? And she did not hesitate because the Lord already directed her to help Elijah. When she started to get the water for Elijah, Elijah called out and said, can you also bring me a morsel of bread? And the woman said, a matter of fact, in verse 11 of 2 Samuel, 1 Kings 17 and verse 10. So he arose and went to Zarephath. And when he came to the gate of the city, behold, the widow woman was there gathering sticks. And he called out to her and said, fetch me, I pray thee, a little water in a vessel, that I may drink. And as soon as she was going to fetch it, he called her and said, bring me, I pray thee, a morsel of bread in thy hand. And she said, as the Lord thy God liveth, I have not a cake, but a handful of meal in a barrel, and the little oil in a cruse. And behold, I'm gathering 2 sticks, that I may go in and dress it for me and my son, that we may eat and die. And I'll read the first line of that again, 1 Kings 17 and 12. And she said, as the Lord thy God liveth, I have not cake, but a handful of meal in a barrel, and a little oil. What is in your hand that you think it's so insignificant it can't do anything? What are your gifts? What are you good at? What are you great at? What are you excellent at? If you look deep within you, you will see that thing you wish you have, that you have it. The thing that you're desiring to have, you already have it. Just pause for a moment. Spend some time alone with you, and you will see the ideas, the brilliant ideas that God gave you to work on, to bring you extra income. The brilliant ideas and gifts that you have to bring you independence, financial breakthrough, spiritual breakthrough. What is in your hand? What are you looking for? Whatever you're looking for, whatever you're wishing you have, it's in your hand. It's in your possession. You just got to look a little longer, dig a little deeper, search with more intense. Be intentional in your search. Lord, what is my gift? What are my gifts? What is my talent? What is my purpose? Why am I here? You may not have any money right now, but you have a money maker in your hand, I'm sure. You may not have any money right now, but you have a money maker up in your mind. You may not have a dime right now, but I'm sure you are a multi-millionaire, physically and spiritually. You just got to pause. You just got to take a deep breath, step back, and look back. Reflect on your life when you were growing up. What is it you like to do? What is it you did that you find it so easy to do? That can be your money maker. That can be your source right now. If you lost your job, if you're jobless, you have money. You don't have to wait for a paycheck from anybody. You can create your own money. You have a money creator in your hand. You have a money creator in your mind. You can do it. It's in your hand. You have it. Just be still and ask God to reveal it to you. These are my few words of encouragement to you this morning. May God bless you. Miss Mavis, Henry, Miss Winsome, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Thank you so much for keeping me company. Before I go, as you always know, I like to say that yesterday is gone. It's in the tomb. Forget about yesterday. Forget about the past. Tomorrow, it's not yet born. It's still in the womb. But today is life. You see today. Make use of today. You have the potential. Make use of today. One would say that yesterday is a canceled check. Tomorrow is a promissory note. But today is like hard-earned, ready cash. Be sure to use it. And don't forget that God can do more for you in 5 minutes than you can do for yourself in a lifetime. All you have to do is make the choice, and God will make the changes. But it's your choice that will determine your destiny. It's your choice that will determine where you spend eternity. It's your choice that will determine with whom you spend eternity. Remember, you have it in your hand. You are gifted. You are a promised child. You are talented. Use what's in your hand. Don't look at someone else's hand. It's in yours. You have it. It's in your hand. Use it. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.